Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to make a video on a simple VST that just kind of revolutionizes the collab game in general. For those that want to know exactly what it is, just straight off the rip, it's called Satellite Sessions. It's a free VST. I'll leave the link down below. But for those that want me to actually explain it and understand it, you just stick around for the whole video. Explain it super easily. I learned this trick from a guy named Kiro. He's a producer. He's actually in the call. You'll see in the video. And I only have great things to say about this. Some things to mention before we get in the video. You'll notice when you download the VST, you get three options. You get a satellite sessions, satellite audio, and a satellite MIDI. Satellite sessions is, think of it as the hub of what starts it and connects it, which you'll see, and I refer to it as the hub. But I just want to let you guys know from experience, you can only have one of these in your project. So say if you get lazy and lose that and just want to drag in another satellite session just to start up another project, it will say it crashed, and that's because it's trying to operate two. So my advice is just either put it at the top of your project or the bottom or on your master, but just put it somewhere where you know where it's at. That way, in case it does for some reason fault out, you can just easily replace that. Now for the audio and MIDI, you just put those on the individual tracks or groups you want to do that on, and that is explained in the video. So I won't explain that much more because you'll see all that in the video. I just want to do some housekeeping traits that I noticed. Second of all, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is so cool. So if you guys like Ableton tips and tricks, project breakdown, and anything in between from producing aspect, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification so you don't miss an upload. I do upload pretty much weekly at this point, and even with this video, it's going to be twice in a week. And lastly, one last thing before we get into the video is I have a remix EP coming out. I don't know if you guys have heard. If you don't follow me on my socials, that's fine. Bringing Bro Step back, Remix EP is officially coming out on April 4th on Cluster Funk Collective. So I'm super excited for this. There's so much talent on this, and it would help me out so much if you guys took the less than a minute it takes to pre-save it in the comments down below. I'll go ahead and pin the link there. So if you're here before April 4th, go ahead and pre-save that. It helps me out a lot. If you're here after it, go listen to the EP. It'll be out. So other than that, let's get right into the video and show you how cool this VST is. Boom. Yo, what's up, everyone? I just want to make a quick little video. I'm currently collabing with Kiro here, and he showed me a really cool VST that fucking makes collabing so quick. Instead of having to send audio samples in through like a Dropbox link and to have that upload, then you download it. There's a VST that pretty much does this all streamlined for you, and it's compatible with any DAW. And you can have multiple people in it at once. So if you need like 8 people on a collab session, you can do that. And that VST is called Satellite Sessions. So let me just drag in and show you guys the process real quick. When you drag it in, it'll start up, and you can either join or create a session. So we're going to create a new session here. Now you can do whatever you want. You can put the key and scale if you want. It doesn't really matter. We're going to create it. Anyways, once you're in, if you're the host, you'll see this. Now you can either keep it private and invite someone. You just type in your collab email here, whatever they are, and they'll type in a code, or you can just make this session public. When you do that, all you have to do is copy the session invite. I'm on Zoom with him, so I'm just going to send it in the chat real quick. And he can put this into the join. So instead of create, you hit join, and allow you to join, which he already looks like it's in. Yeah, okay, boom, popped up. He's in. I'm gonna make him VIP. Doesn't really matter. He can kick me out or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But we're in here now. So the cool thing about this, yeah, watch out, is the audio. He's gonna use satellite audio to record it, and it's gonna upload directly onto here. Now we'll do that first, and then I'll show you exactly what he's doing on his end so that you guys can see what it looks like. But for example, he forgot to freeze down a sample here. And as you can see me soloing it, it's not there. So what we'd have to do generally is either he would have to freeze and flatten that and send me the stems itself, the sense, so he'd upload it to a drive, I would download it, or he could freeze down the whole project end with it so I could mess with that, which is even a longer project in time because I think this project's like 3 gigs right now. So the easiest way is just using this plugin, and you'll see, and it knows where your DAW is in time. So if you record something at the 17 bar in your DAW, it will record it in the satellite session as well. So for us, what we need here is to come in at 57, so we'll expect it around then.
Okay, so I also need to have satellite sessions in a track, in a MIDI track, and then I grab satellite audio and I grab it and I put it into the group that I wanted to record. It kind of works like resampling. So I'm doing that now.
So for those that may not understand what he said, he had to use a MIDI lane just like me to join slash open the session, and then what he's doing in his group here is he's adding the actual satellite audio plugin, which would be this one, into it. Like, I'm actually not going to record this, but this is what it would do. So, and then you can name whatever your lane you want. As you can see Spire MIDI, Stem 2 MIDI Spire is what he has currently, and we see that in real time. So the one thing he has to do is play it. It's like you're recording the audio, like you're resampling something. So that is the only drawback. If you're doing a full 3 to 5 minute track, it would take 3 to 5 minutes to record that. I think that's literally the only drawback. I haven't said it yet. It is free. So
I just hit pause again, or the stop button.
Yep.
So it should be loading up right now.
Yep. So we're already getting it right now. And boom, we can see exactly since we have the same project right now, I can see he did it on 57, so I know exactly where it is. Now all I have to do is grab it. I can play it beforehand, but I already know. I'm going to drag it in like this, and then I'm going to make sure it's not warped. It doesn't look warped, but So this was before in this group. Is nothing, and now that he sent me this, that's the actual audio quality bouncing out of his DAW directly into the synth itself. It records directly from the channel whenever you put it, whatever group or track you put it in. It doesn't record out of the master as well, so you don't have to worry about like anything on your master, because it just directly goes through that and uploads directly into the synth. Now I'm going to show you what he did from our point of view, and I'm going to just record the same thing he sent us real quick. So what we would do if we needed to give someone audio is we drag satellite audio onto our channel of choice, and we're going to call it break synth. And then in real time, you should see an update on satellite sessions with break synth. Boom. And I'll put this down here. Sorry, the screen is kind of getting busy, just so you know. Now all we do is play this. So okay, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do a little section. And you can see on our screen right now, and boom, the capture audio doesn't matter anymore. It should be just uploading now on his end.
It's loading up for me right now.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
it's right here.
See, I have really slow internet, so this takes a while. But boom, I can see it. It should be appear for him, and it should show 57 through 65 as well, right?
Exactly right there, yeah. It's perfect.
And you can literally do MIDI as well, audio, so everything's perfectly formatted. So if you're ever doing a collab call, you can do it on the fly, you know, sending bass shots, sending a quick fill, it doesn't really matter. This just makes everything so seamless and quick, and it keeps everything in your project versus having to be in Dropbox or Google Drive where someone else has to upload, send you the share link, okay, you open it, you're depending on all that, where this is directly just in your DAW. You're not leaving your DAW at all. So if it's, you know, to help you with workflow and all that stuff, there's many things that can come with it. So go get satellite sessions for your next collab. Shout out Kiro again for showing us that. He's a G, and we'll make some bangers. All right, peace, everyone.